Good day everyone. Today we will be discussing to you about the material and economic self. To be happy in life, we must learn the difference between what we want and what we need.
According to William James, material self pertains to the objects, places, or even people which have the label mind. The sum total of all you call yours, not only your body physic powers, but your clothes, house, husband and wife, and children, your ancestors, and friends' reputation and work. All these things give you the same emotions, such as possessions are viewed as extensions of individuals' identities. If they prosper, you feel triumphant, and if they dwindle and die away, you feel cast down necessarily in the same degree for each thing, but in much the same way for all. The material self and economic self are intertwined concepts that represent our relationship with possessions and financial resources. While they are might seem distinct, they are deeply interconnected, shaping our sense of identity and well-being. The material self refers to the aspects of ourself that are tied to our possessions, our physical appearance, and our bodies. It's a concept in psychology that suggests that we derive a sense of identity and self worth from the things we own, how we look, and our physical abilities. Think of it as the external part of your self concept. It's how you present yourself to the world and how you believe others perceive you. Here are some of the key aspects of the material self. Possessions. The things we own, from our clothes and gadgets to our homes and cars, can contribute to our sense of self. We may feel a sense of pride or accomplishment when we acquire new possessions, and they can reflect our values, interests, and social status. Physical appearance. How we look, including our clothing, hairstyle, and body shape, plays a significant role in how we see ourselves and how others see us. We may invest time and effort maintaining a certain appearance to project a particular image. Body. Our physical abilities and limitation also contribute to our material self. Our health, strength, and athleticism can impact how we feel about ourselves and what we believe we are capable of. It's important to note the material self is just one aspect of our overall identity. While possessions and appearance can be important, they shouldn't define our worth. A healthy sense of self comes from a balance between our material self and our internal qualities, such as our values, beliefs, and relationships.
We're gonna discuss about economic self. Ang economic self ay nasa three parts, which is the financial resources, work, and also the financial decision. So first, we're gonna talk about the financial resources. Ang financial resources is more siya mag-aspect sa to ang income, savings, ang atong spendings, atong habits. Maka-conscious influence our ability to acquire a material position and also pursue our goals and maintain a certain lifestyle. When we talk about financial resources, di ata kakuha kung mag di ata magkuha sa mga bagay-bagay na to para sa to ang pagalingon para sa economic, sa budgeting, ganyan. Second is work. Work is the very, ano talaga, may pinaka need na to. Or work, kung wala tayo work, wala po tayo makuha to financial. So, about the work, our jobs, our careers are integral to our economic self. They provide us with sense of purpose, identity, and financial security. Yes, pag wala tayo work, kami na itong gamiton. Dili ta maka-make and money, di ta maka-provide sa anything kung sa itong layhan. Last is the financial decision. Financial decision is dili ta magkuan kung unsa na to paggamit na tong kwarta. Kung unsa pagpalambo, unsa na to pag-boost, unsa na to pag-invest, or unsa na to maka make patag choice na maka-impact sa atong economic well-being and for our future security. Yes. Sa last jud ang financial decision is big din naton ni siya nga maka-help po natin siya. Kaya siya may mag-manage sa all na to para sa itong economic self. Next is interconnection between material self and economic self. Actually, ako masayaan niya sa interconnection ng both is they talk about money. Yeah. Material position often reflect our economic status. For example, owning a luxury car may signify wealth and success. Yes. Makaingon tag success na tayo if ano tayo mga luxury clothes, bags, cars, we can travel around the world. That's truly fun. Next, our economic self can influence our self-worth and identity. Feeling financial secure can boost our confidence and self-confidence. That's very true. Pag nanataan ni nga bagay like sa atong also the financial. So pag if we have a financials na goods na sa atong financials is makaboost siya sa ato ang self kay makakuha naman nato tanan ang ato ang layhan. Mapalit na nato ang atong mga butang atong una is ato rin sige kiyaw-yaw. Next, our spending habits and consumer choices are influenced by both our material desires and economic constraints. Yes, diya ra gud mag-influence ang atong mga desires. Diba? So, we also, these things, we talk about kung this whole process is talk really about money, spendings, kung saan na to paggamit o makaboost siya.
We'll be discuss the meaning of things. So, ang meanings of things are belongings and surroundings can tell us a lot about who we are. For example, person who loves bright colors might decorate their homes with bold patterns, while someone who prefers simplicity might have minimalized style. Sometimes we use these things to hide part of ourselves, like wearing a suit to appear personal even when we feel more comfortable in jeans. So by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. So this is the meaning of things. So I hope therefore I am. I have therefore I am. Ang meaning ana kay consumerism defines identity. Possessions equate to self-worth. This is the meaning of things. So
Consume is a defined as use up, to spend wastefully, to destroy. Gosdorf, 1978. The definition shows that consumption has a negative connotation. There is, however, a positive side to consumption that is often neglected.
Today I'm going to discuss about production. Production, the act of making or manufacturing from components of raw materials or the process of being so manufactured. So production, mo ni siya yung process of creating goods or services by using resources like labor, materials, and machinery. And it also involves raw materials into finished products that can be used or sold. So, identity and consumer culture. Today I'm going to discuss about Roland Barthes. Barthes was particularly interested in our relationship with consumer goods in capitalist culture. He argued that in capitalist cultures, the commodity becomes magical, containing properties normally bestowed in sacred objects, fetishes, or gods. According to Roland Barthes, interested siya about sa capitalist culture, and ni-argue siya na ang commodity or mga products kay mahimong magical or pasabot makahatag og profit sa mga business. And through advertising, products becomes irresistible. Perfume not just a sweet-smelling liquid, but an essence of allure making the user irresistible. Through sa pag-advertising sa mga products, sa pagpaminaw pa lang dani mo or sa paglantaw pa lang nimo the way mo advertise ang tao, madani din ka sa ilang mga products. And then, consumers are often portrayed as victims, exploited by Greek companies. However, we should take note that every person has will. Therefore, choices are important as consumer. Free will comes with responsibility and obligation. Conscious consumption is about practicing responsible buying habits. So we should take note that each of us najud tayo lain-lain nga choices. That's why choices is very important as a consumer. So, identity and consumer culture. Identity is a symbolic idea in March 1993. Is an image we build for ourselves through social interaction. It is a dynamic and context dependent.
Consumer culture is a form of material culture facilitated by the market, which thus created a particular relationship between the consumer and the goods or services he or she used or consumed. It means consumer culture refers to the way people interact with and value materials with a service, like the way they give sentimental of one thing. It's a cultural phenomenon where buying, owning, and using products becomes a significant part of our daily life.
Identity may refer to a social category defined by membership, rules, characteristics, attributes, or expected behavior. Socially distinguishing features that an individual takes pride in having. So, identity, this is a way someone or something define their unique qualities, lahang beliefs, and also their experiences, values, and rules.
Consumer culture include a culture of consumption. This simply means that society is heavily focused on buying and using goods and services. Second, the culture of market society. Our economic revolves around producing or selling things, and these shape our values and behaviors. Third, universal and impersonal. Consumer culture often feels the same everything. It doesn't really matter who you are or where you live. You're likely to encounter similar advertisement, products, and shopping experiences. Fourth, identity's freedom with private choice and life. The idea is that having more options and being able to buy a thing makes a happier and more fulfilled. 5. Fifth, needs are unstable and unlimited. Advertisement and marketing techniques encourage us to believe that we need the latest product to be happy.
even if we don't really need them. And lastly, the privileged medium for building personal identity and status.